Your angels have an urgent message for you. They want you to hear this now, to feel it deep in your soul. You are not alone. No matter how heavy life feels, no matter how many times you've questioned if anyone sees what you're going through, heaven has never left your side. They see the weight you carry, the silent battles, the moments when you feel like you have to be strong even when your heart is breaking. They see the nights when you lay awake, wondering if your prayers have been heard, if your tears mean anything at all. And they want you to know, you are not forgotten. The Lord Himself has promised you in Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Your angels want you to hold on to this truth. God has not abandoned you, and He never will. Even when the road is difficult, even when you can't see the way forward, you are still being carried. Before we dive deeper, drop the angel number 444 in the comments to claim and affirm this powerful message. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join our infinite love and light family. Right now, there is an entire force of divine love surrounding you, holding you, guiding you. Your angels want you to take a deep breath and feel their presence. They want you to know that every time you have felt alone, you weren't. Every time you have whispered a prayer into the darkness, it was heard. Psalm 55, verse 22 says, "Cast your cares on the Lord and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." Your burdens are not yours to carry alone. Give them to heaven. Surrender the weight of worry, of fear, of doubt, and trust that divine hands are holding you up. Your angels see the moments when you doubt your own worth. When you question if you are enough, if you are loved, if you are seen. They want you to know that in Isaiah chapter 49, verse 16, God says, "See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me." You are not just known, you are cherished, engraved into the hands of the divine. So please, let this message sink into your heart. Heaven is closer than you think. Love surrounds you even in the silence. You are being guided, even when you don't feel it. Your angels are standing beside you, whispering this truth. You are never alone. Your angels want you to remember that faith is the bridge between where you are and where you are meant to be. It is not just a feeling, not just a fleeting hope. It is a force, a power that moves mountains, opens doors, and ushers miracles into your life. Faith is the key that unlocks the divine flow of blessings that have already been set in motion for you. They see the moments when you wonder if things will ever change. When you've prayed and waited and still see no evidence of the answer. They want you to know that just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it's not happening. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Your angels want you to hold on to this truth. Even when you don't see the way, trust that the way is already being prepared for you. Right now, God is orchestrating something far greater than you can imagine. Every delay, every closed door, every moment that felt like a setback was actually a setup for something better. Your angels want you to understand that divine timing is never late. What you are waiting for is not being denied. It is being perfected. In Matthew chapter 17, verse 20, Jesus said, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." Your angels want you to know that even the smallest amount of faith can create miracles. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know every step ahead. You just need to trust. They see the struggle you've been facing, the way doubt creeps in when things don't seem to be going your way. But they want you to know that faith is believing before you see the proof. It's standing firm, even when circumstances tell you otherwise. It's knowing that in Mark chapter 10, verse 27, Jesus declared, "With man this is impossible, but not with God. All things are possible with God." That means nothing is too far gone. Nothing is too broken. Nothing is beyond redemption. Your angels are asking you to release fear and embrace faith. They want you to trust that you are being led towards something beautiful, something greater than you've imagined. What you desire in your heart was placed there for a reason. The dreams you carry, the prayers you've whispered, they are not in vain. God is working in the unseen, And your faith is the force that pulls those blessings into reality. So hold on. Stand firm. Keep believing, even when you don't see the evidence yet. Because soon the evidence will appear. The way will be made clear. The breakthrough will come. And when it does, you'll look back and see that your faith was never wasted. It was always leading you to the miracle that was waiting all along. Your angels want you to know something deeply powerful. You are stronger than you think. Life has tested you, and there have been moments when you felt like you couldn't take another step. But look at you now. You are still standing. You are still here. And that means your story is not over. Every challenge, every hardship, every moment of doubt has not broken you. It has shaped you. They see the battles you fought, the silent struggles no one else knows about, the moments you wanted to give up but somehow found the strength to keep going. And they want to remind you that you have never walked through any of it alone. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This is not just a promise. It is a reality. Right now, in this very moment, you are being held, uplifted, and strengthened. Your angels want you to release the belief that you are weak or powerless. You are not the person who was defeated by life. You are the person who overcame. Every trial you've faced has carved resilience into your soul. Every tear you've cried has watered the seeds of your future strength. And even in the moments when you felt broken, you were only being rebuilt into something greater. They want you to hear the words of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13 loud and clear. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." There is nothing beyond your ability when you align yourself with divine power. The strength you seek is already within you because God Himself is upholding you. Think about the things that once made you feel small. The fears, the insecurities, the moments you thought you wouldn't survive. And now look at how far you've come. The very things that once threatened to break you are now the foundation of your strength. Your angels want you to embrace this truth. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. And in those moments when you feel weary, when you wonder if you can keep going, remember this. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9 says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Even in your weakest moments, divine strength fills the gaps. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to carry the weight alone. Your angels are surrounding you, reminding you that every battle you have faced has only made you stronger. The struggles of your past are not chains that hold you back. They are stepping stones that have led you to this very moment. And from here, there is only growth, only strength, only victory ahead. Keep going. Keep believing. You are stronger than you think. Your angels want you to feel this truth deep in your heart. You are deeply, unconditionally, and eternally loved. Not just when you feel worthy. Not just when you feel strong. Not just when you get everything right. You are loved always. From the moment you took your first breath, God's love has surrounded you. It has never wavered, never dimmed, never pulled away, not for a single second. They see the moments when you doubt this. When life makes you question if you're truly cared for. When you wonder if your mistakes have pushed God away. But listen closely. Romans chapter 8, verses 38 and 39 declare this with certainty. "For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation, will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord." Your angels want you to hold on to this truth. Nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from divine love. Not your past, not your fears, not the moments you felt unworthy. Love surrounds you even when you can't feel it. Even when you've walked away, God has never left your side. They want you to release the idea that love must be earned. You do not have to strive for it. You do not have to prove yourself. You are already enough. You have always been enough. The love of heaven is not based on your perfection. It is based on God's infinite grace. And when you feel distant, when your heart aches with loneliness, remember Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. "The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Even in your hardest moments, even in the silence, you are not alone. Heaven has never abandoned you, and it never will. Your angels see the love that is constantly being poured into your life. Sometimes it comes in quiet ways, a sunrise that fills you with peace, a kind word from a stranger, a moment of unexpected grace. These are not coincidences. These are divine reminders that you are cherished. So if you've ever felt unworthy, if you've ever questioned whether you are truly loved, let this be your answer. You are loved beyond measure, beyond condition, beyond anything your mind can comprehend. God's love is your foundation. It is your safe place. It is the unshakable truth that will hold you through every storm. Your angels are surrounding you right now, filling you with this truth. Let it sink in. Let it heal the places where doubt has crept in. Let it remind you that no matter where you are, and always will be, held in grace and mercy. Your angels see the weight of fear that has tried to hold you back. They see the moments you've hesitated, the times you've questioned if you're truly capable, truly worthy, truly ready. But they are here now, whispering to your heart, release it. Let go of the fear that is not yours to carry. They know that fear tries to disguise itself as wisdom, making you second-guess your path. But they want you to remember Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. This is not just encouragement. It is a divine command. You are not meant to live in hesitation or doubt. You are meant to step boldly into the life that is waiting for you. Fear creates hesitation, but faith creates miracles. Your angels want you to trust that you are being divinely guided. Even when you can't see what's ahead, even when the path feels uncertain, God is already there. Every step you take in faith is a step into alignment with the blessings waiting for you. Your angels see the dreams in your heart. They know the desires that feel too big, too impossible, too far away. But nothing is impossible with God. Mark chapter 10, verse 27 says it clearly, with man this is impossible, but not with God. All things are possible with God. There is no obstacle that can stand against divine power. There is no closed door that faith cannot open. The only thing required of you is trust. Trust that God is working for your good. Trust that your angels are guiding you. Trust that you are being led exactly where you need to be. Your angels want you to feel the freedom that comes with surrender. To know that when you release fear, you make space for miracles. They want you to walk forward in faith, knowing that you are not walking alone. The Lord is with you. Your angels are surrounding you. The path is being cleared before you. So take that next step. Do it with confidence. Do it with faith. You are divinely protected, divinely guided, and divinely supported. Nothing can stand in the way of the destiny that God has prepared for you. Your angels are watching over you, and they see the restlessness in your heart. The waiting, the wondering, the silent questions you've been asking. When will it happen? When will I see the breakthrough? When will I finally step into what I've been praying for? They want you to release the weight of when and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. They remind you of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. There is no rush in divine timing. There is no delay. There is only perfect alignment, bringing you what is meant for you at the perfect moment. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You have not missed your opportunity. Your angels want you to know that every single thing in your life, the lessons, the challenges, the victories, the pauses, is preparing you for something greater. What is meant for you will never pass you by. What is written for you is already on its way. Think of the seasons. The trees do not resist the winter, nor do they rush the spring. They surrender to the flow, knowing that every season serves a purpose. You, too, are in a season of divine preparation. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, even when it seems like your prayers are unanswered, God is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Your angels want you to take a deep breath and release the anxiety of timing. They want you to trust that if something hasn't happened yet, it is because the right moment has not arrived. Isaiah chapter 60 verse 22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." That is a promise. Not a possibility, not a maybe, a promise. And when that moment comes, nothing will be able to stop it. The doors will open, the path will be clear, and you will understand why things had to happen the way they did. But until then, your angels ask you to trust, to surrender, to know deep in your soul that you are exactly where you need to be. So let go of the worry. Let go of the need to control the timeline. Your life is not random. It is divinely orchestrated. And what is coming for you is greater than anything you could imagine. Your angels are preparing you. God is preparing the way. Trust, because divine timing never fails. Your angels want you to know that even if it feels like your prayers are falling on deaf ears, heaven has already heard you. Every single prayer, every cry from your heart has been received. Your angels are surrounding you, carrying those prayers to the divine, and they are already being answered in ways you may not yet see. Heaven has already responded. In Mark chapter 11, verse 24, it is written, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." This is not just a promise. This is a powerful declaration. When you pray, you are activating the spiritual laws of the universe. What you ask for in faith, trusting that it has already been given, begins to manifest in your life. It's important to remember that the moment you prayed, things began shifting in your favor. The divine realm is at work, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to bring you the answers you've sought. Your angels are whispering to you now, trust the process. Even if you cannot yet see it, everything is already in motion. Think of a seed being planted in the soil. When the seed is planted, you don't see the root system immediately. You don't see the sprout breaking through the ground right away. But beneath the surface, the process is already happening. Similarly, your prayers have been planted, and while you may not see the immediate evidence of your requests, your angels want you to believe that the transformation has already begun. You may not always understand how it works. You may feel like things are moving slowly or that you're stuck in a waiting period. But your angels assure you that you are not forgotten. The divine timing is perfect, and the answers to your prayers are being prepared. Heaven is responding with love, grace, and abundance. The angels want to remind you, never doubt the power of your prayer. Keep believing. Keep asking with faith, because everything you have requested, in alignment with divine will, is already on its way. What you have asked for is yours. It is just a matter of time before it shows up in your life. Your angels are holding space for your prayers, amplifying your requests, and they are already working behind the scenes to bring your desires into physical reality. Know this with certainty. Your prayers have been heard, and the answers are already unfolding. Keep trusting, keep praying, and keep believing, because heaven's response is far greater than you can imagine. Your angels want you to prepare your heart because miracles are closer than you think. Right now, there are shifts happening in the spiritual realm that are about to manifest in your physical world. It's important for you to stay grounded in faith, because the divine is moving things around, aligning circumstances, and opening doors you may not have expected. In Matthew chapter 17, verse 20, Jesus speaks a powerful truth. "Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." This message is so important for you to hear right now, because even the smallest amount of faith holds the potential to move the largest obstacles in your life. If you feel like your faith has been small, or that the challenges you are facing are insurmountable, your angels want to remind you that you are not limited by the size of your faith, but rather by your willingness to trust. Just as a mustard seed, tiny and unassuming, can grow into a tree, so too can your faith grow into something that has the power to change your circumstances. Miracles do not require giant, unwavering faith. They only require faith that is rooted in trust. Even if your belief feels small, if you trust that God is working in your favor, miracles can happen. The angels want you to know that you do not need to see the entire picture to believe. Your faith, even in its smallest form, is enough to activate the power of divine intervention in your life. You might be wondering, how can something so small move such a big mountain? The truth is, it's not the size of the faith, but the power of God that moves the mountains. The angels want you to understand that when you place your trust in divine guidance, there is no limit to what can be achieved. Whether you are facing financial struggles, relationship issues, health challenges, or any other obstacle, miracles are on their way. Your angels are walking beside you, helping you strengthen your faith with each step. They want you to feel empowered to speak to your mountains, to believe that nothing is impossible for you when you stand firm in the power of faith. You are being invited to shift your perspective, to let go of any doubts and fears that may be clouding your vision. As you embrace the power of your faith, miracles will begin to appear in ways that you didn't think possible. Keep your heart open, keep trusting, and most importantly, keep believing, because the breakthroughs you've been waiting for are closer than you think. Your angels want you to know that you are being guided to something greater than you can currently see. The path you are on may feel uncertain at times, but your angels are leading you toward a future filled with peace, joy, and abundance. They want you to trust, even when things seem unclear, because God's plan for you is unfolding perfectly, step by step. In Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, we are reminded of the importance of trust. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. This powerful verse is a gentle reminder that when we lean on God's wisdom instead of our own, we open ourselves to divine direction. Your angels are encouraging you to let go of the need to have all the answers right now. Trust that the guidance you need will come at the perfect time. There may be times when you question the journey or feel lost, but your angels want you to know that uncertainty is often the place where miracles are born. God's wisdom surpasses anything we could ever understand with our limited human perspective. So even when things don't make sense in the moment, trust that there is a greater plan at work and that you are being guided exactly where you need to be. The angels want to remind you that you are not in this alone. When you feel uncertain, remember that you are always surrounded by divine support. Every step you take is being guided, even in moments where you don't have all the answers. You are headed towards something greater than you can imagine, and the only thing required of you is to trust. Let go of the need to control every detail of your life. The angels are guiding you toward a life filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment. And while the journey may have twists and turns, it is all leading you exactly where you need to be. God is always with you, leading you to greater things. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that every step brings you closer to the abundant life you are destined for. Your angels are here to remind you that you are empowered. They want you to leave this moment feeling a renewed sense of confidence, knowing that you are loved beyond measure and supported in ways you may not fully realize. You are not walking this journey alone, and heaven is with you every step of the way. Your angels want you to walk forward with a deep sense of assurance, knowing that divine protection surrounds you. Wherever you go, you are guided by forces greater than you can see, but always present. Heaven is working for your highest good, even in the moments when you feel uncertain or overwhelmed. Your path is not just being shaped by your own actions, but by the careful, loving guidance of the angels surrounding you. Take a deep breath now. Feel their presence close to you, reminding you that you are never forgotten. Feel the warmth of heaven's love, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace. Your angels are always with you, watching over you, ready to guide you through every step of your journey. Trust that you are being led with precision and care, and that everything that is unfolding in your life is happening for your greatest good. Your angels want you to take these words to heart. The divine is within you. You have the strength, courage, and wisdom to face whatever challenges lie ahead. You are divinely equipped to move through life with grace, knowing that you are always supported by the loving energy of heaven. As you continue forward, remember that faith is your compass. Trust that every step you take is a part of a divine plan, and that with heaven's support, you are destined for greatness. The angels want you to walk with your head held high, knowing that everything is working in your favor. Even when obstacles arise, you can rest in the assurance that you are never alone. Heaven is with you, guiding you, loving you, and moving things in your favor. Now is the time to step forward with a heart full of trust, knowing that the angels and the divine are right there with you, making your path straight. Your future is bright, and everything you need is already being provided. Trust the journey, and remember that the universe is working in harmony to bring you closer to your highest good. Now, take a moment to declare this over your life. I am divinely guided, supported, and loved. Heaven is with me every step of the way. Drop "I am divinely guided" into the comments to claim and affirm this powerful message. Let it resonate in your heart, knowing that this truth is already at work in your life. Thank you for sharing this sacred moment with me. Reaching the end of this video speaks volumes about you. You're someone who believes in divine guidance, faith, and the beauty of trusting the journey. You're truly incredible, and I'm honored to have spent this time with you. If this message resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you could like, share, and subscribe to stay connected. Together, we're creating a space of love, faith, and transformation. And if this message touched you and you feel called to support the channel, I'd be deeply thankful. You can find a link to my Ko-fi page in the description. Your generosity allows me to continue sharing these messages of love and light with you. And always remember, you are loved, you are divinely supported, and you are never alone on this journey. Keep trusting in the process, knowing everything is unfolding perfectly for you. The world is a better place because of you. Keep letting your beautiful, divine light shine bright.